We are going to focus on solving ordinary differential equation with the help of simple methodologies, simple steps, without actually differentiating or integrating anything. Okay, but we are also going to cover one method in which we need to differentiate. Okay, so let's start with some recap of differential equation. Any equation which consists of derivatives, we calculate. Okay, so one of the student is saying my voice is cracking. 1 minute.
So I was talking about differential equation. Any equation which consists of derivatives are known as a differential equation. Typically, there are two types of differential equation you come across. One is ordinary differential equation and a second one is a partial differential equation. They are very easy to identify. If you are dealing with a derivative or a set of equation in which the dependent variable is differentiated with respect to only single independent variable. If you observe this kind of equation, you call that as a ordinary differential equation. Now, partial differential equation किसको बोलेंगे? If you are dealing with some dz by dx into dy. Okay, so if a equation consists of derivative with respect to two or more independent variable, we identify them as a partial differential equation. ठीक है, in simple language ordinary differential equation नीचे डिनोमिनेटर में अगर एक ही वेरिएबल होगा dx, ओके, पार्शियल डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन अगर वहां पे दो या तीन independent variable होंगे dx, dy, dz, you have one single set of you have a single equation in which the dependent variable is differentiated with respect to multiple independent variable. We know that is known as a partial differential equation. So unit number 5 talk about only ordinary differential equation, and unit number 6 covers the techniques to solve partial differential equation. Okay. So let's start with few things related to ordinary differential equation, how engineers tackle the ordinary differential equation, how they observe. So most of the time engineers deal with some physical activity, physical phenomena, the phenomena related to physics, right? So step one for engineer is to convert that physical situation into a mathematical formulation, and many a time they will come across a differential equation. They will obtain a differential equation out of it. Second step is to solve those differential equation to get some unknown, to get some constant, to get the dependent parameter. Okay, now engineer का काम कैसे कि भाई even if there is a approximate answer चलेगा, but it should not be too complex. ज़्यादा complicated equation, ज़्यादा difficult level नहीं होनी चाहिए. Easily I should be able to calculate the differential equation, even though I can sacrifice few things related to approximation. चलेगा, थोड़ा approximate answer आया तो भी चलेगा, no issue. Okay, and third thing, he has to focus on interpretation of the result. So this is the approach typically followed by an engineer. Now, as now we are dealing with ordinary differential equation, and I know most of you have come across ODEs during your engineering study. For example, in the case of strength of material, वहाँ पे आपने slope and deflection find किया होगा. So deflection के time you are dealing with ordinary differential equation. Next, in fluid mechanics, many a time the physics gives you a differential equation. Then डिजाइन में भी डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन मिलेगा आपको. Whenever you study dynamic analysis or kinematic analysis, you will come across differential equation. So as a mechanical engineer, you will always, when you formulate design problem or analysis problem, you will always come across a differential equation, and most of the time it will be ODE form. Okay, and in unit number 6 we will tackle partial differential, PDE also. So moving ahead, we'll see some relationship between ODs and engineering and sciences. So just to give a understanding कि भाई यहाँ पे OD सीखना important है mechanical engineer को. Let's see one example. So many a time whenever you study suspension system, or if you want to perform a vibration analysis, you convert a given body diagram, okay, into a free body diagram, convert it into a line diagram. After that, you express that system with the help of some balancing equilibrium condition and balancing the forces, okay, etc. So if we take a simple example where we have a one mass, one spring, and one damper, okay, arrange in this way. Most probably here you might be dealing with calculation of natural frequency, or the frequency required for excitation. This part you will be covering in the mechanical vibration. ठीक है, next year में होगा शायद आपको mechanical vibration. So we'll just see the system here. We have one mass, and probably due to the gravitational force E or G, it is going downward. Then due to the addition of spring and a damper, it is in a equilibrium condition. Okay, so we know that the downward force acting is equal to m into a weight, right? Mass into acceleration. And as this system is in a equilibrium condition, the holding forces, the opposite forces, are spring and damper. Okay, so force obtained by or exerted by spring plus force exerted by a damper. Now we can calculate, we can apply some formula related to spring force and damper force. So spring resistance is given by minus k times x, minus sign due to the opposite action of force. Okay, minus k times x. Okay, x is the displacement and k is the stiffness. So ultimately you will get k into x, मतलब क्या रहता है, force मिलेगा, न्यूटन में होगा वो, unit will be Newton. Okay, and here the latter part is a damping coefficient B into velocity of damper or fluid inside the damper. Okay, so then if you put this A is nothing but acceleration, acceleration is nothing but rate of change of velocity, right? And again, if I know that velocity is nothing but rate of change of displacement, so ultimately A, acceleration, is a double derivative of x, displacement, with respect to time, and velocity is dx by dt. Put that equation in the earlier MS equation, you will get a governing equation for single degree of freedom vibration analysis. Okay, so in many book you will see this equation represented by this form, and from here you can calculate natural frequency or excitation frequency or etc. as per the requirement of analysis. So similarly, you will find there are plenty of applications, problems where an engineer or typically mechanical engineer has to deal with ordinary differential equation, like Newton's law of cooling in the thermodynamics, wave equation, heat transfer equation. आपको already पता होगा heat transfer equation for conduction. The equation Q heat flux is equal to minus K times A dt by dx. Again, this is your ordinary differential equation. Then Laplace equation actually is a PDE, partial differential equation. Then you might have heard a software called as a CFD. Okay, CFD के बहुत सारे सॉफ्टवेयर अभी पॉपुलर है, and this CFD software actually driven by Navier-Stokes equation. Okay, that Navier-Stokes equation again is a differential equation. And similarly, you will find plenty of applications where ODs and PDs are available. The mechanical engineer faces these kind of differential equation. Okay, but again, the focus of this course is on the method. कैसे सॉल्व करेंगे ODs and PDs, कैसे सॉल्व करेंगे, ठीक है, और वो भी सिंपल तरीके से इजीली फाइंड करना चाहिए, सॉल्व करना चाहिए उसने. So let's talk about methods to solve ordinary differential equation in numerical method or numerical analysis. Because in 12th or in first year, second year, you have already learned how to solve ODE using conventional approach, straightforward or analytical approach. Here we are going to solve them by using numerical approach, approximate methods. Now, to solve ODEs, there are plenty of methods available, but due to the limited scope of our syllabus, सभी तो cover नहीं कर सकते. So we have focused only on few of the methods. Okay, so इसमें से Taylor series, Euler's method, modified Euler's method, Runge-Kutta RK method, second order and fourth order. Now there are three types of categories of methods. Few are driven with initial value problem, few are dealing with boundary condition, boundary value problems. Then some are driven by some kind of series, some kind of pattern. Some are iterative methods, some are direct method. Okay, some are predictor corrector methods. So बहुत सारे categories के method है. तो हमने क्या किया, from each type of category we try to include in our syllabus. तो स्टूडेंट को हर टाइप का, हर मेथड का थोड़ा बहुत फ्लेवर मिले. ओके, सो वी हैव चोजन टेलर सीरीज फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट कैटेगरी. Let's look at the Taylor series, how to use Taylor series using in the ODs. Now, the problem before begin this method, I'll give you one advantage and one limitation of Taylor series. The problem with Taylor series method is यहाँ पे क्या करना पड़ता है आपको, मैन्युअली और सिंबॉलिकली डेरिवेटिव कैलकुलेट करना पड़ता है. ओके, बट हमने देखा था कि हमें वी डोंट वांट टू एक्चुअली डू अ डिफरेंशिएशन, राइट. सो टेलर सीरीज में उतना एक डिसएडवांटेज है, यहाँ पे आपको सिंबॉलिकली यू हैव टू कंप्यूट अ डिफरेंशिएशन, डेरिवेटिव निकालना पड़ता है. Okay, and after that it's very easy to solve. You will in a few step, in a single step you will get the answer. But except Taylor series, बाकी जो methods है ना, here you actually don't need to calculate a derivative, not differentiate करने की जरूरत नहीं है, just follow the simple steps. Okay, now advantage of Taylor series compared to any other remaining method is एक ही step में Taylor series answer दे देता है. आपको एज अ स्टूडेंट सिर्फ आपको एक फॉर्मूला याद रखना पड़ता है, दैट्स इट. वो फॉर्मूला में वैल्यूज डालो एंड यू विल गेट द आंसर, दैट्स इट. एंड द फॉर्मूला इज आल्सो वेरी सिंपल. आई थिंक इन द 12th स्टैंडर्ड यू हैव सीन दैट फॉर्मूला. ओके, 12 टेलर सीरीज. सो लेट्स सी द टेलर सीरीज. as I had told you, this method get solution in a single step. एक ही step में उसका problem solve हो जाता है. But generally it's a little unstable method. It's required symbolical differentiation. It needs it generally is used for as a starter. ठीक है, आपको अगर कॉम्प्लिकेटेड न्यूमेरिकल सॉल्व करना है तो इनिशियल गेस या इनिशियल स्टेप्स फॉलो करने के लिए जनरली यू यूज टेलर सीरीज. ठीक है, मोस्ट प्रोबेबली वी डोंट यूज टेलर सीरीज इन द ऑर्डिनरी डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन फॉर मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर प्रॉब्लम. ठीक है, अपने प्रॉब्लम थोड़े कॉम्प्लिकेटेड रहते एंड वी डोंट वांट टू गो विथ टेलर सीरीज. बट as the method is very easy, we will quickly cover this method. Okay, so first thing, a problem statement. आपका जो common problem statement for ODE will be in this format. So let's look at the format, try to understand this format. There will be 4 inputs given to you. First, आपको slope और differential equation दिया जाएगा. Okay, generally that differential equation is a function of x and y, x being the independent variable, y is the dependent variable. Okay, so dy by dx or y dash will be given to you. That is your first input. Second input is initial values. They will provide you initial values. Okay, and later they will ask you to compute y based on some given x value. Okay, so given x value for which we are going to do the calculation and find out y. Okay, so there are 4 inputs. First is the differential equation. Second and third are the initial values because यहाँ पे x0 और y0 दोनों दिए जाते. Okay, so there are 2 inputs is in this stage, and later x for which y calculate करना है, ये आपको दिया जाता है. Okay, and this standard form of ODE problem will be followed for every method. ठीक है, now how to use Taylor series मैंने बताया था, बहुत बार repeat किया मैंने. The methods are very easy. Sorry, Taylor series method is very easy. Just remember this formula and that's it. Try to implement this formula in your problem statement. You will be able to solve this. Okay, now how to implement? See, in this formula we would like to calculate this y for particular x. Okay, so this x will be given to you. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट टास्क, इक्वेशन का राइट हैंड साइड सॉल्व करेंगे. फर्स्ट थिंग इट रिक्वायर्ड इज y0. सो y0 इज प्रेजेंट, इनपुट चेक, प्लस x माइनस x0. x इज गिवन इन द प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट. ये x फॉर विच हम y कैलकुलेट करने वाले, तो ये भी आपके पास दिया जाएगा. x0 इज ऑल्सो प्रेजेंट हियर, डिवाइडेड बाय 1 फैक्टोरियल, कैलकुलेटर से कैलकुलेट कर सकते हो. Then you need y0 dash. Okay, so I'll come back to this y0 dash later. Then next term x minus x0 divided by 2 factorial. Okay, ये भी already आपको सब पता है, तो ये भी आपको already पता है, ये भी आपको already पता है. The problem here is calculating y0 dash, y0 double dash, y0 triple dash, etc. ठीक है, as this is a series you can go beyond this. ठीक है, बट आई सजेस्ट यू, आई रिकमेंड यू, डोंट गो बियॉन्ड थर्ड डेरिवेटिव और फोर्थ डेरिवेटिव. उससे आगे की जरूरत नहीं है हमें. इट जस्ट इंक्रीजेस द प्रिसीजन, बट वी डोंट प्रीफर टू हैव गुड प्रिसीजन. जितना होगा फोर्थ डेसिमल प्लेसेस तक ओके है हमारे लिए. ओके, सो थर्ड डेरिवेटिव और फोर्थ डेरिवेटिव से आगे मत जाओ. नाउ इन दिस फॉर्मूला बहुत सारा पार्ट तो बहुत इजी है. ओके, थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट वाला पार्ट क्या है, ये y0 डैश, y0 डबल डैश, y0 ट्रिपल डैश, ये कैसे कैलकुलेट करते. ओके, सो आई नीड y डैश. y डैश इज नथिंग बट व्हाट, dy by dx, right? We represent dy by dx as a y dash, right? Then I need y dash 0, means what? In this equation, whatever equation I am dealing with, I need to evaluate this function with the values of x0 and y0. That's it. That gives me y0 dash. मतलब सिंपल क्या करना है, ये जो भी आपको फंक्शन दिया जाएगा ना f of x, y, उसमें x0 का वैल्यू एंड y0 का वैल्यू पुट करो, ठीक है, जो भी आंसर आएगा दैट इज योर y0 डैश। आई थिंक इट इज क्लियर। नेक्स्ट आई नीड टू कैलकुलेट y0 डबल डैश। ओके, तो मेरे पास y डैश है, और एक बार डिफरेंशिएट दिस y डैश इक्वेशन, जो भी ये फंक्शन आने वाला ना f ऑफ x, y, उसका और एक बार डेरिवेटिव निकालो, राइट right? उसका एक बार डेरिवेटिव निकालो, यू गेट y डबल डैश। हियर आई नीड y0 डबल डैश। फिर क्या करना पड़ेगा, फिर इन दिस f डैश ऑफ x, y, इसमें x0 एंड y0 डाल दो, यू विल गेट y0 डबल डैश। एंड यही आपको आगे भी करना है, y0 ट्रिपल डैश, मतलब y डबल डैश डबल डेरिवेटिव को और एक बार डिफरेंशिएट करो विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल x। ओके, आपको थर्ड डेरिवेटिव मिलेगा इक्वेशन का, राइट उसमें x0 और y0 पुट करो, यू विल गेट y0 ट्रिपल डैश। जो भी कैलकुलेशन करोगे, जो भी वैल्यूज आएगी, पुट दैट इनटू टेलर सीरीज एंड दैट्स इट, you will get your answer. You will get the solution of y of x. Okay, so I hope most of the students have understood this. If not, let's see one problem. एक न्यूमेरिकल लेके फिर से प्रोसीजर अप्लाई करते हैं इसको। Okay, and whenever you find difficulty, please let me know. So typical example in your test or in your end semester exam, the problem statement will be something like this: solve dy by dx, एक इक्वेशन दिया जाएगा, फंक्शन दिया जाएगा। हियर आई हैव टेकन सिंपल इक्वेशन x प्लस y, बस। ओके, जस्ट दैट कि आपका फोकस इक्वेशन पे ना हो, प्रोसीजर पे होना चाहिए, मेथड पे होना चाहिए। सो दैट्स व्हाई आई हैव चोजन easier equation. So dy by dx equal to x plus y is given. Along with that, initial conditions y for x equal to 0 is 1, right? So जो भी आपका y is some function of x, जो हमें पता नहीं है क्या फंक्शन है वो। ओके, सो y इक्वल टू f ऑफ x दिया है, अगर x की वैल्यू मैंने 0 डाल दी यहां पे, राइट, सो आई विल गेट y0, and how much is that? It is 1, right? So initial guess or initial condition is given, and we have been asked to calculate y for given x equal to 0.1 using Taylor series. Okay, so let's see the procedure. आप न्यूमेरिकल कैसे सॉल्व करोगे, नोटबुक में या फिर एग्जाम में। ओके, सो लेट्स कॉल द फॉर्मूला फॉर टेलर सीरीज। ठीक है, नाउ दिस फॉर्मूला यू हैव टू रिमेंबर। सो आवर आंसर विल बी, if I solve this equation Taylor series, and that will be my answer to the solution or answer to this y for given x. ठीक है, चलो सॉल्व करके देखते हैं इसको। ये y0 कितना है, y0 is 1, right? x, next term I need is x is given 0.1. After that I need x0 value is how much, 0, right, divided by 1 factorial. This is calculator's task. After that I need y0 dash, okay, then y0 double dash, y0 triple dash, y0 fourth time dash, because I am going for solution up to fourth decimal places or fourth precision value. That's why I have taken fourth derivative. ठीक है, अगर आपको प्रॉब्लम में दिया अप टू 3 डेसिमल प्लेसेस, तो ये वाला कैंसिल कर दो। ओके, यूज ओनली फॉर्मूला अप टू थर्ड डेरिवेटिव। नाउ चलो सॉल्व करके देखते हैं. लेट्स लुक एट द इनपुट डेटा. y ऑफ 0 इक्वल टू 1 दिया है उन्होंने. वहां से हम क्या करते हैं, रिट्रीव करते x0 एंड y0. सो x0 इज 0 एंड y0 इज 1. ओके, इजी है ये. नेक्स्ट आई नीड x का वैल्यू. सो x का वैल्यू ऑलरेडी दिया है उन्होंने, x इक्वल टू 0.1. आफ्टर दैट आई नीड दैट y डैश, y डबल डैश, y ट्रिपल डैश एंड सो ऑन. ओके, चलो क्या करते हैं, उसको सिस्टमेटिकली सॉल्व करते हैं. पहले we will call y dash. Okay, so y dash is nothing but dy by dx, and it is given in the problem statement, which is x plus y. That's it. चलो y dash तो हो गया. अब क्या करते हैं, y double dash कैलकुलेट करते हैं. ओके, सो सिंबॉलिकली वी नीड टू डिफरेंशिएट दिस. सो ये इक्वेशन जो है y dash का, इसको डिफरेंशिएट करेंगे विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू x. ओके, सो I get double dash y double dash equal to dx by dx. I'll get 1 plus dy by dx. dy by dx is nothing but y dash, right? So second equation, y double dash is 1 plus y dash, right? Then I need y triple dash. थर्ड डेरिवेटिव निकालना पड़ेगा. चलो थर्ड डेरिवेटिव निकालते हैं. y ट्रिपल डैश इक्वल टू 1 का डेरिवेटिव 0 प्लस y डैश का डेरिवेटिव, y डैश का डेरिवेटिव y डबल डैश सेकेंड डेरिवेटिव. ओके, सिमिलरली अगेन फोर्थ डेरिवेटिव निकालेंगे. इट विल बी y ट्रिपल डैश ओनली. आई होप यू अंडरस्टूड द डेरिवेटिव पार्ट. नेक्स्ट टास्क, वी नीड टू इवेलुएट. हमें क्या चाहिए, y डैश उसके नीचे 0 होना चाहिए, y0 डैश. मतलब यहां पे मुझे x0 और y0 डालना पड़ेगा, राइट? सो x0 कितना है, देखो 0 प्लस y0 1. So y0 dash, this value is 1. Okay, so similarly I can calculate y0 double dash. इसके लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा, 1 प्लस y0 डैश डालना पड़ेगा. ओके, सो 1 प्लस y0 डैश कितना आया आपका, 1, राइट? सो 1 y0 डबल डैश कितना आया, 2, राइट? नेक्स्ट y0 ट्रिपल डैश अगर फाइंड करना है तो मुझे क्या करना पड़ेगा, विच इज इक्वल टू y0 डबल डैश एंड विच इज 2 ओनली. आगे वाला भी देखो क्या आने वाला है, सेम 2. दैट्स इट. थोड़ा अच्छे से लिख देता हूं यहां पे. सो फोकस ऑन द ब्लू पार्ट. इफ यू फाइंड एनीथिंग difficult to understand, please let me know. So 90% of your work is actually over. अब क्या करना है, सिर्फ ये जो भी वैल्यूज अवेलेबल है उसको सबको जस्ट डंप इट इनटू दिस फॉर्मूला इन द टेलर सीरीज. Just whatever value required by or asked by Taylor series, just call it, put it here. So y0 is equal to 1, x is 0.1, x0 is 0, y0 dash is 1 and so on. ये सब वैल्यू डालोगे कैलकुलेटर में, you will get the answer 1.1103. That's it. खत्म. टेलर सीरीज का प्रॉब्लम over. Okay, so I hope all of you have understood the method. One of the easiest method for solving ODEs. Straightforward in a single step. In this single step, आपका प्रॉब्लम खत्म हो जाता है. But it requires derivative, so वो आपको वर्कआउट करना पड़ेगा. Okay. So try to solve this next numerical where सिर्फ changes देखो क्या है. The function is little bit different. बाकी का almost data same है. Okay, so try to solve this numerical, but what I'll do, I'll give you some pointers. आपका काम थोड़ा कम होने के लिए we need to solve the ODE problem. We need to calculate y for given x which is at 0.1. The Taylor series formula is present here. Here y of 0 equal to 1 दिया है, मतलब x0 is equal to 0, y0 is equal to 1 and x is equal to 0.1. Then y dash is already given in the problem statement, x square y minus 1. उसका डेरिवेटिव भी मैंने ऑलरेडी सॉल्व करके रखा है. यूज दैट, सो इट विल बी क्विक फॉर यू. एंड देन just do the calculation. Okay, just do the calculation for this y0 dash, y0 double dash, y0 triple dash, y0 fourth time dash or fourth derivative. Use all the data into this Taylor series equation and obtain your answer. Okay, so solve this. I'll send you guys link in the chat window to record attendance as well as the answer of this numerical. Okay, and if you have some difficulty query, please let me know. आप chat window में डाल दो.